EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Tonight we close out Week 7 with a good Monday night matchup between the New Orleans Saints and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Getting toward the halfway point of the NFL season, Week 7 is underway on EA Sports.
Pulls it in at the 13. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line.
They begin on the ground with Camara. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
Well, this defense for the Bucs, they played extremely well last week in the win over Atlanta.
And I think our statistician, we ended up having to bring the blue tent and put it around him for a while because he was developing a hand injury from having to write down all the turnovers this team forced. 5, 6, 7, 8. Absolutely unbelievable. I hope he'll recover.
Fix the Eagles! Fix the Eagles! 70
Camara gets it again on second down.
And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. 7 yards there and a first down.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. On the counter, here's Camara. Nowhere to go that time. He maybe got a yard up to the 40.
These two teams they met in Tampa earlier in the year with the Bucs prevailing in that one. So if they can win here in Tampa, they'd be able to claim the season sweep.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw.
There's Chris Olave. On the move past the 40.
Past the 20. Touchdown, New Orleans.
Boy, just zero hesitation from the rookie passer there, partner. He is coming out firing in this opening quarter.
And all the talk leading into this game was that pass rush talking about challenging this guy, getting into his grill, getting into his space. And how about him? Might be his first year in the NFL, but I don't see any fear in him at all. How about that big-time throw right out of the gate?
A fairly short kick from the 14.
Oh my God! Come on, man!
And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line. Well, it was looking like they were going to have the ball in good field position, but now with that fumble, they don't have the football at all.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to imagine what he was thinking there, though, right? I can take this one, break it, go for a big one right here. But you and I
yes, here we go.
And he is
here we
in
go.
the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Not even 2 minutes into this football game, already we've had 2 scores.
You know how much I like to read about teams of old, right? The teams of yesteryear. There were some teams that were known as the point-a-minute teams. Well, obviously in a 60-minute game, that's 60-plus points. But 2 touchdowns in the first 2 minutes? My calculator doesn't operate that well.
And now on the other side, they better wake up. They haven't even gotten off the bus yet. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off.
Oh, man.
And And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. On play action, it's Garoppolo. Throwing left side, it's complete. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. Play action, Garoppolo. Looking middle, and that's complete.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work this to the 45. Here's Garoppolo tossing quickly out wide. And he'll be taken down here just shy of the 30.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. On play action, now Garoppolo.
A quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try to pick up another first down.
He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. Pretty good little 2-play sequence there. You force the incompletion, then a very short pickup.
Yeah, now maybe you bring in an extra defensive back or 2 because you want to try and defend on 3rd down. They like to play those nickel or sub packages, don't they?
They got to get it to the 21 here on 3rd down. There's Garoppolo to throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And this won't do it. He needed 6. He only got halfway there. They'll go for it. It's Garoppolo. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Bucs try it on 4th down, but come up empty. And the Saints will have the football back. Well, down 2 touchdowns already. I guess they felt they needed to go for it, but it's still early, still first half.
I think conventional wisdom says, look, as you point out, you got a whole half to play. Hang in there. Don't give up any more points in this situation. Do a little adjusting at the half and come out ready to go. But sometimes these coaches can just sense their team. Maybe they're a little flat or they need a little extra inspiration. He decided to go for it there to try and kickstart things.
Logan Hall is there for the stop.
Not a huge carry there on 1st down, but not all of them will be. But still, all in all, a positive play for the offense. It's all about picking up at least a few to set up what you're going to do here on 2nd down.
Here's a 2nd and 7.
Well, left side complete to Troutman.
And they work this well upfield across the 45. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space. And it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. And his throw here is incomplete.
You can tell they wanted to get that ball downfield. They had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. He'll look to throw.
The quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
Really nice play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball, but for the guys on the offensive line, they're doing a nice job of trying to protect their passer. But when a guy hops in the air and goes airborne to try and knock one away, it's difficult because you can't reach out and grab him. That'll be a holding penalty. So all you're trying to do is make some type of a play on him, make some type of contact to try and get his arms out of the sky.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Flush to his right. Trying to get it to Thomas, and it's intercepted.
Corral, man. Damn.
They're going to take possession of the football.
And the tough thing is when he goes back and reviews the film, he'll see that he already escaped the pocket. He could have gotten more himself by using his legs, and that might have been the better choice there instead of challenging the zone. A miscalculation on his part, and he pays for it with the interception.
So after the INT, it's Garoppolo. And he's got his big tight end over the middle, complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Garoppolo now, first down throw. Firing quickly, but it's incomplete.
I'm not fucking shit,
And then running stride for stride with it. That's good coverage, and it led to an incompletion.
65.
Now a play fake. Garoppolo. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
Well, how about the challenge we're seeing here in this game early? Man coverage against some fleet receivers. That time, the defense won.
So now 3rd and 10. They had the big play to start the drive, but 2 incompletions since.
Every fucking
Garoppolo now. Escaping the pressure right. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
This defense has certainly played well so far in this game, and the coverage has been tight on just about every throw. Forced a few here so far in this game, and now it brings up 4th down.
Already down 2 scores. They're going to go for this rather than settle for 3.
Working from the gun, Garoppolo. And he hauls it in for the Buccaneer touchdown. A great play there with touchdown number 7 on the year.
And the Bucs' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points.
Kyrie Love, nigga.
Wow, talk about a big 4th down conversion for the score. Defensively, how do you let that happen?
I think you start with the offense, and you give them credit for going for it, having that type of, well, let's face it, audacity. But defensively, I think you're right on target, partner. There's no way something like that's supposed to happen in that situation. You're supposed to be able to shut that down and get the ball back for your own team. Instead, they give up not just a big play, but a touchdown.
The Bucs ready for the kickoff. And here we go. It's in the air.
Pulls it in at the 13. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started.
Coming off every player's friend, the open week from last weekend.
Oh, there's no doubt about that. Even if you're coming off of a loss as they did, the open week is exactly what you need after you kind of get over it a little bit, right? Rest up the mind, rest up the body, get yourself ready to go. And they have to be eager to play again, especially since they lost the last time out.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Again, it's Kamara. And he'll be tackled at about the 35.
68 yards for him on the ground so far tonight as he has been terrific in his first half.
I really like the vision he displayed on that play because he saw there wasn't a lane to completely break off a huge gain. So he found where there was the most space and got what he could. A nice, dirty run that's a positive play for the offense.
Here's Kamara trying to run for it. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. Only 3 there on the pickup, but that's enough to move the chains.
That's a tremendous group effort there because when you talk about offensive lines, the best ones, talk about guys that play in harmony, in sync, and getting things done, and they did that on that play.
Yeah, especially on 3rd and 1. Got to be in sync, and they were.
And he's got room. And some good acceleration there as he's across midfield to the 48-yard line. He'll get 15 and a Saints first down. Well, he's broken off some big-time runs here in this first half.
Man, let's just face it. When you go into a game, you think you've got the plays that are going to work. And when you actually get out there and they're starting to happen, your confidence rises. And he's running with terrific ability right now.
A 10th carry for Kamara. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down.
This drive is pretty clear. Almost feels like old school fundamentals, doesn't it? Want to impose their will on the defense. Was that 5 straight runs?
Yeah, 5 straight carries to start this drive. And like you said, the way it's working, they may just stick with it. It'll be a gain of 5, but still about 3 yards shy of the first down marker. And now it's third down.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
On third down, here's Kamara. And some room to maneuver. And that one opened up for him well as he'll take this down to the 26-yard line. 14 yards is the pickup. First down, New Orleans.
This guy's well on his way now to a big game on the ground. It's another good run there. Puts him over the century mark in yardage. And we're still in the second quarter.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Looking for Thomas, but that's intercepted. And
good shit. Good shit. Woo!
A tough adjustment to the NFL throughout his rookie season, and his problem with turnovers is only exacerbated by his early showing today. That's a couple for him here in this first half, and he's cleared the double-digit mark for the entire season.
Here we go.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And they are trying to create some separation within the division. And look, CD, I know that this is still the first half of the season, but this is a big matchup no matter where it falls because these are the top 2 teams right now in that division.
And if you can build a bit of a cushion as you head towards the second part of the season, that allows you to survive the expected injuries, potential upset losses, all of those things, and still be in good shape.
To throw again on second down, Garoppolo.
That's weak as fuck, man.
That's going to be intercepted.
That is.
And the Saints are going to take possession
Tell me
of the
what
football.
jumped up.
So consecutive interceptions here early on in this one, and maybe setting the tone, Charles, for a game where the defense really takes center stage.
And don't you think that both offenses are really catching a bit from their coaching staff about avoiding these turnovers that we've seen early? I think both teams are trying to find an advantage. We know that. Can one of them break away and take control of this game?
And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
I don't think any of us were surprised that they decided to start this drive on the ground after the last 2 drives ended in interceptions.
Unfortunately, though, not a lot going on that first play.
Yeah, I think the anticipation was felt also by the defense.
Second down, and it's Kamara again. Down to the 30 after a gain of 3. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
They had great starting position to begin the drive, but now they look up at a 3rd and 5. They run it again with Kamara, and he's brought down short by a yard. It's a 3rd down gain of 4.
When a good play is made on defense, oftentimes leverage is the key to everything. Defensive line not getting turned, all the other guys making sure they're in the right spot, and on that play, they were able to stop him short of a first down.
Here we go with Kamara, and he gets the first down here as he's taken down at the 24. They only got a couple, but a couple's all that they needed as they convert on 4th. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. The busy night continues for Kamara, and he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up second down. Shaquille Barrett in on the tackle. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the second quarter, 14-7. Second and 8. They'll
pounded up the middle with Kamara. And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about.
Thank you. I'm about to say, come on, man.
Okay, ready?
Following the penalty, it's Kamara. And not much of a hole there as he gets it down to about the 24-yard line. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Now play number 7 of this drive, but it's a tough 3rd and 9. Kamara up the middle. And he'll be stopped short of the first down right around the 18-yard line. Now the defense will burn their 3rd and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
Let's go now.
They run. It's Kamara. And he'll have the first down, getting this one to the 14-yard line. Week 7 action, and we've got a 7-point game here in the second quarter. And this offense hoping to change that right here. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
Yes, indeed. That play there, that reminds me of some of the guys that I played with to have that suddenness, able to get into the backfield almost about the time the ball snapped and make a play. How about that tackle for a loss?
Absolutely. He did a lot of that last week when he was named the NFC Defensive Player of the Week. One of the guys on the team was saying, hey, we called him the disruptor, and that's carrying forward again.
Makes sense, doesn't it?
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Ready?
Again, this is Kamara. And this play gets blown up. They'll lose yardage. Back at the 17. 3rd down, now even tougher. 3rd and 13 after that loss of a yard.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
5 yards, not enough, and it'll be 4th down. The kick by Lutz is good, and that will do it for this first half. So we reach halftime here in a 10-point game. As we toss it an hour or so east of here to Orlando, it's Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. A 10-point game, 17-7 the score as we get back to it on EA Sports. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started.
Charles, it'll be interesting to see what adjustments this offense made in the locker room. Haven't really been able to get anything going offensively, virtually nothing in the ground attack either. So certainly something has to change here in quarter 3.
And I'm pretty sure their friends from the defensive side of the ball told them exactly that because those guys, the stop troops, they've been playing pretty well, and they've kept them around in this game. Now, they got some time. The running game struggled in the first half. Opposition knows how to focus on defending the pass here. They've got to re-energize that ground game and maybe open things up for a comeback here in this half.
Here we go.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Throwing now is Garoppolo. Throwing middle, and it's complete. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. The catch and run pays off for 29 yards. Inside the red zone, it's Garoppolo. And his throw is going to be incomplete.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
Hands it off out of the gun. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. From the gun on third, Garoppolo. And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now 4th down.
Well, they certainly aren't letting up today, partner, because they've forced big turnovers already, and it's been incredibly tough for them to get yards against, let alone put points up on the board.
On 4th down, Ryan Succop now for the Buccaneer field goal. This a 31-yard attempt. Succop's kick is good. And with that last field goal, that puts him now at 300 made on his career, and that is something to celebrate.
And that puts him in the top 30 all time. So he's really made a mark, and he's got plenty of life left in that leg, that's for sure.
Pulls it in at the 13. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. They start the drive on the ground. Kamara. And not a whole lot there. Maybe a yard to the 27.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
Kamara gets it again on 2nd down. And he'll take this up near the 35, maybe the 34. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. From the gun, it's a run for Kamara. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. 3 yards there, good enough to keep the drive moving.
Well, someone's been having a good game so far, and you know something? A lot of it's been power running. They decided to turn him loose again on 3rd down, didn't they?
They did indeed. He delivered the tough yards. Now a first down carry. It's Kamara. And for one of the first times all night, he is going to go nowhere as they bury him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Well, that was one of the few times they've been able to contain him thus far. He's over 100 yards for the game, but he lost a bit off his total on that carry.
Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss. On play action, they'll throw. He'll give this to his tight end, Troutman. And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs 39. A good pickup there, 26 yards. So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. Now a handoff. Here's Kamara. Down to about the 37.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defense in front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We already talked about whether they take a good first step or not.
The ball is out.
Give me turn. There you go. Come on.
His crew will take over the
Come on.
35-yard line. So turnovers, Charles, you figure will be key in the second half, and that's a big giveaway there.
Yeah, and as you and I both know, coaches are always preaching ball security, and none more often than right here in the second half of a tight football game. Now you've got to believe what the coaches are saying and take care of that football.
On the move past the 40. Still going inside the 20. And he's going to be shoved out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. A big play there on the catch and run. 53 yards. That was so well timed. Just a perfect throw on the slant.
Hit him on the move, didn't he? Now he's going against the grain of the defenders coming over to try and stop him. That allowed for that additional yardage downfield.
Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete.
Just too much air on the ball, and that's a missed opportunity in a game where you don't have many opportunities left.
Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10.
Hey, alert! 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 Come on, fellas, here we go. Hey, gun!
A shotgun snap for Garoppolo.
Get the fuck! Come on, man!
Now a timeout called for by the offense.
Damn, come on!
As they burn one here in this third quarter. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10.
11. I got
They'll send a receiver in motion to the right.
Damn.
He's got it. Caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. A 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Bucs have a chance to tie the ball game here in the final minute of the 3rd. Extra point up and good by Suckup. And that will level the playing field at 17-all. 17-17 the score. All even to this point as the kick's away. Pulls it in at the 13. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And their lead has evaporated in this third quarter. It's tied once more as they begin with a 1st and 10. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion. And it's 2nd down. Kamara. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage. They'll say no gain on the play there. Now it'll be 3rd down. He's having a big game running the football, but that will hurt the yards per carry a little bit.
Yeah, but the average he's got so far, that's the type of average he wants to take away in the contract negotiations, doesn't it?
He'll drop to throw.
No, man, no!
Knocked away, incomplete.
That is, yeah, he got to go for it. He got to go for it. He got to go. This is Big Stan. This is Big Stan. This is Big Stan. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about, dog.
Let's go now.
They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. That's complete to Troutman right
Oh.
side. And he is going to have the Saints 1st down as they manage to convert. And that'll keep the drive alive.
It's
Let's go. Fix the evil. Fix the evil. Tempo.
They'll run out of the gun with Kamara. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down.
You know that old expression, it's not my night? It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. The throw in the middle taken in. And he'll be brought down on the other side of midfield at the 43. So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 43. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Now back to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
I think he had to roll that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. On third down, he'll drop to throw. Oh, the Buccaneer pressure too much. Down he goes. Carlton Davis speeds in for the sack on the corner blitz.
He already did his primary job with an interception earlier, but here he gets a chance to be a pass rusher and takes on the challenge of blitzing and makes another big play. That's something to file away and maybe break out later in this one or in a future game.
Fourth down, but that pass is knocked away and incomplete. The Saints' decision to go for it backfires. And this defense will take over right near midfield at the 49-yard line. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. We'll see if they can grab the lead. Either way, what a job their defense did to force the turnover on downs to set up this opportunity. They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a first down. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
Excuse me.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. And here's a handoff out of the gun. And some room to run now. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. A great effort there with his 13th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Bucs have broken our tie and have taken a 4th quarter lead. So what a comeback here. They look like they might be down and out not too long ago, but they have rallied back to take a 4th quarter lead.
And I think we've got to give them nothing but credit for figuring things out on the fly, because mentally they were on the ropes ready to go, and they hung in there and made some changes and adjustments, and that led to some big plays, and it turned this game on its ear.
Extra point put through by Succop, and they will take a 7-point lead. The kickoff as they run up and send this one away. Well, this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone and tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And the pressure is on now. They're being shut out here in the second half after a decent first half offensively. But they need their best drive of the game right here. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Open man is the tight end Troutman. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10 on the ground. Kamara. And maybe a measure of...
Shut his ass down the second half. Let's go.
This time they get him behind the line. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result. Negative yardage. Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss. They'll set up to throw. And his throw's going to be incomplete. A misconnection there. He's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they threw it.
Shaquille Barrett make that now 8 sacks for him on the season.
The pass rush pressure is really starting to increase on the quarterback now. They bring him down for a sack and a big loss, and back him up further as he tries to lead a scoring drive in a one-possession game here late.
And they'll try to squeeze in one more play here before the 2-minute warning. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive.
14-0.
Weeks now with a pick six for him. He had one a week ago.
Talk about being in the groove.
What the fuck is up, bro? Great comeback.
Very often. Listen, if you get a pick six in a season, it's been a big year.
Down 14-0. Straight comeback.
I wouldn't play cards against this guy.
Ain't no fucking quitting to me, man. Neff's just hurt this nigga. Neff's, he hurt, dog. Neff's, I don't know what he say. Neff's, he is hurt. Neff's, he's hurt. Nigga up 14-0, night. Soon as that nigga crumbled, it was over. Soon as he fumbled, it was over.
Following that pick six, and now the kick is away.
Oh my God, he was up 14-0.
At the 15, a short kick.
Holding the ball, running, doing all that dumb shit, and I got him.
Call it the 26.
Good shit, bro. Can't fuck with you, man.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. Remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick six, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick six and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines going for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, oh, hey, you'll get it next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone. This offense has had its troubles moving the ball all night. So now you get in this situation, hard to imagine that suddenly they're going to start clicking and moving the ball downfield.
He'll try again with the arm here on second down. It's complete. Kamara. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. That one, a gain of 20 and a first down. Running with Kamara. Oh, he's got a little daylight. On a nice burst there as he'll take this inside the 30 to the 28-yard line. Back to throw now on first down. Slant pass complete to Olave. And they're going to get this down inside the 20. Second down and inches.
Ah! Come on! Slow motherfucker!
There he goes.
Woo!
Right 30. 10.
Neffs, nigga! What's down 14-0? 37.
That touchdown should be to come back out of reach. It's been a really quality effort for him.
The best, nigga! The best!
You have to admire the initiative to finish things off their way.
Was down, man. 14-0. He was killing me. Running all over me.
And get celebrated.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
This nigga gave it up, buddy. He is fucking. He hurt, dog. He hurt, dog. I don't care. That's crazy. He gave it up like that. I can't believe this nigga.
The Saints offense on the field ready to
oh, man.
They were coming off the extra week of rest, but this team started sluggish, and it really didn't get any better from there, and trailing big here in this fourth quarter. The corner blitz pays off there as they sack him for a loss of 5.
A truly all-around great effort against the pass today. First an interception, now getting to the quarterback for the first time in this contest.
Shut him down the second half. He couldn't run nowhere. Hey Stan, I got that D-though. Hey Stan, I shut you down in the second half. Oh, that's fucked up. You ain't gonna give me my props for that?
Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. And my goodness, another interception. And the Bucs are going to take possession of the football. Well, there's two sides to this coin. I mean, on one side, 5 interceptions now thrown for him. That's tough.
Make this nigga pass. He is nothing. Neffs. Make him pass. He is nothing.
This much at this stage of the game, do you maybe try to get him out?
He can run the ball with Kamara. All right, okay. Make him pass. He is nothing.
This confidence, that's your pulling him out of the game. So you have to know your situation.
Well, partner, under the lights in prime time this